Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Shiv, and today, we are doing a different type of video, you might say. I went through a lot of phases of videos. There was gaming, then coding, then music, and my music video, Run Away, but it's just a sax. I'll actually search it up for you. Run Away, but it's only the sax, yeah? Pause that. This got 957 views. I'm sorry, what? We got some some of my friends here. Don't know who this is, but except for that, these are all my friends. But I don't know how it's got 957 views and 22 likes. How? Just how? Just in like YouTube Shorts or something? That's good. I'm just gonna see if it's actually in YouTube Shorts. Let's go. Shorts. It's not in Shorts. It's not in Shorts. It's not in Shorts. Okay, it's not in Shorts. Why did that come up? No, I'm just kidding. I love Star Wars. Like, from this video. So, thank you guys for 157 views. Unbelievable. Don't know how that happened, but I'm just really happy. Second, we are entering the fourth phase of videos. Pitch videos. Like this is like, what's like Ryan Pitch, I'm gonna call it. Ryan George, this guy. The pitch meeting guy. Yeah, but his name's Ryan George. This is like Ryan George, but instead of just pitching the idea, I'm making new movie ideas. So this is for Star Wars 10, The Unknown Regions. That's the canon name, Star Wars 10, The Unknown Regions. This is my idea of what it should be. What it should be. I'm gonna answer a question that some of you might have, and I'm gonna explain in depth. Why I want either the characters and why I want each of the casting. It will go in this order: casting, plots, explaining the casting, and then something explaining the plot, and then that's the end. So I hope you guys like this new type I'm trying, and if you do, please leave a like, and if you really do, please subscribe. If you don't, just leave a comment saying you didn't like it, and if you did, tell me what movie to do next. It has to be an upcoming movie that's coming in the future, like Avatar 3 or Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts maybe. So yeah, just give me a movie. I might make some my own movie ideas, but yeah, let's go. This is Star Wars 10 pitch, made by me and voiced by me. So first we're going to go for the casting. Now this is a very big casting list, so except for the blue ones, I'll go in quick detail about why I want them. Daisy Ridley is Rey Palpatine, not a Skywalker. If you think she's a Skywalker, I'm coming after you. Obviously, Rey, she was the main character of the sequel trilogy. Bad character, yeah, but honestly, she's not as bad as everyone says. She's still dog. She's like the worst character, but still, not as bad as everyone says. I'd love to see her complete a character arc with, this character down here. You'll see who he is. And then I'd really like to see this. I don't know why. It just seems interesting. Also, by the way, I'll tell you when this is set when we get to that part. John Boyega as Finn, because come on, everyone wants to see Finn. And also I want to add the fact that he is Force sensitive. They wasted this character because everyone thought it was Force sensitive, and that would be amazing as a stormtrooper being Force sensitive, but we didn't get it, and that is a shame. They really should have. So yeah, I'd love to see John Boyega's Finn come back, or Boyega, I don't know how to pronounce it. Kelly Marie Tran as Rose Tico. She got a lot of backlash in 2019, 2020, but I really like her character and her interesting arc with Finn. I don't think they should get a relationship. I think they should like have a close, like tight friendship. I'd love to see some more development in Rose. Maybe turning to the dark side, maybe just for a little bit, and then coming back. Maybe in Star Wars 10 she turns to the dark side, Star Wars 12 she turns to the light side. I don't know. It's like a Kylo Ren arc, like Kylo Ren Ben Solo arc. Lupita Nyong'o, or I don't know, Nyong'o? I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm so sorry. But this is the person who voices Maz Kanata, the little orange nice girl who made C-3PO say gives C-3PO the red eyes and say those Sith coordinates. I'd love to see a character arc where we have a flashback of her life, who she is. I'd love to see more Maz, because her character is very, very vague, and I didn't really like that in the sequel trilogy, amongst like a lot of other things. Oscar Isaac as Poe Dameron. I mean, this is obvious, guys, come on. Because Poe is an amazing character, very good character arc. I think his character arc is complete. I think we just need more Poe, I guess. Because after Leia died, he was basically nothing. Vice Admiral Holdo just did him dirty. He's just a character I'd like to see. I'd just like to see come back, just like be like a skimming rock. Like he bounces around and comes back every now and then. Naomi Aki as Jana. She's the TZ stormtrooper, the former stormtrooper who built that army on that moon near Exegol. I can't really explain it completely. I can't remember from my head. But she is the TZ stormtrooper who was like, "You're FN2187. Oh my god, you're so famous, Finn." So I'd love to see a really big like Finn and Jana relationship, because those are actually the only two characters in this entire only two human characters, because it's R2-D2 and C-3PO. Only two human characters don't have a last name, so I'd love to see them form a family and have a romantic relationship. I'd love to see an aspect like broken first order people who turn to the right side. I'd love to see out of all of these characters, I'd love to see Jana the most amongst Darth Jar Jar. We'll get to that later. Jimmy V is R2-D2 because, well, it's R2-D2. Come on, guys. Jimmy V is the current actor, and I just love R2-D2. Anthony Daniels is C-3PO. Again, we just want some C-3PO. Also, I don't think the droid should die, because I really love animatronics, and I don't want to see them die, ever, even in a million trilogies. Ahmed Best as Darth Jar Jar. Yes, I'm not joking. I want the main villain of the Eternal Trilogy. Also, that's canon. It's the canon trilogy name. I want to see the main antagonist of the Eternal Trilogy to be Darth Jar Jar. We all know him. I'll explain him later, but it's Darth Jar Jar, Ahmed Best. I'd love to see that. Adam Driver as Ben Solo, Force Ghost only. I'd love to see that, to be honest. I just love to see Adam Driver come back, because, let's be honest, Kylo Ren, Ben Solo carried the sequel trilogy. I think an amazing character in the sequel trilogy. One of the only good characters in the sequel trilogy. Jacob Tremblay. If you don't know who Jacob Tremblay is, I'll search him up for you guys. Jacob Tremblay. He is a 16-year-old Canadian actor who actually was born on the same day I was. Not the year, but I was born 5th of October, but, 2011. It's on my For You page, okay? Not For You page, on my About page. But yes, I was born 5th of October 2011, exactly 5 years after him, so I'm 11. I love to see this guy play Zayne Skywalker. In case you don't know who Zayne Skywalker is, you actually don't have to. I'll explain him later. Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano. In case you don't know, Rosario Dawson played Ahsoka in the Mandalorian series. That brief cameo that she had. And playing the main Ahsoka Tano in the upcoming Ahsoka series of Hayden Christensen. I just love to see a Rey and Ahsoka fight, and then they realize who they are, they team up, and they destroy Darth Jar Jar. I'd love to see that. Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu. Again, Force Ghost only, he's dead. The three at the bottom are I just want to see some Force Ghosts of them. Samuel L. Jackson, I think, would just be good. He's an amazing character, amazing person. He's an amazing character, Mace Windu, and also Samuel L. Jackson is an amazing person, very nice. I just love to see him, guide Rey. Hayden Christensen is Anakin Skywalker, Force Ghost again, because, of course, Anakin turns to the light side, so we want to see Darth Vader, Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. I just love to see him, be on Rey's. Maybe these three can even be on Finn's side as he enters the Force. And, of course, Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Force, come on, guys, grow up. We even if you're 20, or even if you're 10 or 50, you still want to see Ewan McGregor any day. Come on, guys. The director, I want it to be Tim Burton. Now, I'll explain why. Tim Burton is a very dark director. I'll search him up for you guys. He's a very dark director. Somewhat, not Burton. He makes very dark films. He makes very scary films, scary TV shows, and scary good films and TV shows. He directed The Night Before Christmas. These are I'll only saying the movies that I've known and watched. Night Before Christmas, I've only watched that. I've watched Edward Scissorhands. He directed Night Before Christmas, Edward Scissorhands. Michael Keaton's Batman movie, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I actually don't know how. It's not even that dark. Frankenweenie. Batman Returns he also directed. James and the Giant Peach. Batman Forever. What else? What else did he direct? That's notable. That's pretty much all. Yeah. He directed so many dark movies, especially the Batman these three Batman movies. These were really, really iconic movies for him, and I think he could really bring a dark and gratuitous turn to what is otherwise a pretty actually lightheaded movie series so far, except for Revenge of the Sith. That's too dark. That was amazing. That's like a perfect movie. I'd love to see Tim Burton direct a Star Wars movie. If you check that, he hasn't directed a Star Wars movie yet. Like a new, fresh actor that is not Rian Johnson. I'm actually not criticizing Rian Johnson. Knives Out is actually, the two Knives Out movies are actually one of my favorite duo movies of all time. But yeah, I just love to see Tim Burton direct. Now, the plot of Star Wars 10. I'm gonna do like a David Attenborough voice. On an expedition into the unknown regions, Rey, Finn, Rose, Poe, and Janna, and R2-D2 and C-3PO go on a journey to find Zayne Skywalker, Rey's son. On the way, though, they meet old allies, Force Ghosts, a forgotten empire, explained later, and a new powerful enemy, Darth Jar Jar. Yes, so in canon, Zayne Skywalker is Rey's son. It's not even Zayne Palpatine, it's Zayne Skywalker in canon. That's a canon name for him. Now I'll explain the two characters that are in blue. Darth Jar Jar, sorry for the pause. Darth Jar Jar is a meme theory about... He's a meme theory. Sorry, I had to pause the video for a second. He was a meme theory that Jar Jar Binks, very, very iconic character, because of this reason, is the Sith Lord above all. He is the ultimate Sith Lord. He controlled Palpatine. He is basically the Sith Master of everything. He is like a forgotten Sith, and he rules everything. Now, if you want to know more about the Darth Jar Jar theory and why I definitely believe it, watch Rogue Edit's video. Watch Rogue Edit's video about Darth Jar Jar totally not being a Sith Lord for 7 minutes and 4 seconds. That's this link right here. And Vincent Vendetta's Darth Jar Jar Star Wars theory video from 7 years ago. It still holds up. And this video down here. Obviously, you don't have to type it out. It'll be in the description below. Zayne Skywalker is Rey's son. Now, here's a quick rundown, which basically is all you need to know. He was born 35 ABY, and I'll tell you what this is set. This is set around... Sorry about that. He was born 35 ABY, so after the Battle of Yavin, which is the battle in at the end of New Hope, which is around 15 years? I want this to be set around 15 years after he was born, so around 16 years after the sequel trilogy, which of course is Jacob Tremblay's age right now. Of course, in 20 years it will be much bigger, but still, I'd just love to see Jacob Tremblay take his take on him. He was amazing in Wonder. He is the son of Rey Palpatine and Ben Solo, and he was born via the Force. So that's pretty much a rundown. Of course, this link will be in the description if you want to see more about Zayne Skywalker. Why not a huge change? This is a very important question that I think I will answer. Actually, I should answer. And that is, sequel trilogy messed up. Prequel to original trilogy transition, so third to fourth film, was absolutely seamless. We had a bunch of characters of prequel trilogy go into the original trilogy, obviously. But the original to sequel trilogy, the transition there, it was just really, really, really bad. It was just really bad. I mean, like, they introduced 20,000 new characters, basically. I'm exaggerating, of course. They give every explanation in Star Wars 7. There's no explanation in Star Wars 8. There's only in Star Wars 7. They had to group all those explanations. They actually did it surprisingly well. There was a lot of missing character arcs. So I don't want to see a huge change in the casting. So if we go back to the casting, we know most of these characters. We know her, him, her, him. Actually, we don't know the gender of them, I'm saying the males. We sort of know him from literally every single meme in the world. Him, her, him, and him. We know all of them, actually. I'm just kidding, we don't know Zayne Skywalker at all. But we know every character except for Zayne Skywalker. He's basically the only new character. So I just don't want to see that much change. We have existing characters, and I just want to see them after 20 or so years, find Zayne, because in canon, in this website, it explains how Rey left to become a Jedi Master and left her son on a planet that I don't know of. But yeah, the Forgotten Empire I was talking about here is the Eternal Empire. It's a very forgotten empire in the unknown regions, where this is set, of course, and it's ruled, in my canon, by Darth Jar Jar and hosts all the remaining Sith or Dark Jedi. Now, Dark Jedi is basically the type of, I'll make this easier. It's basically the type of, Force user that Asajj Ventress was. She was a Dark Jedi, not a Sith. She was a Dark Jedi. So, there's a lot more in like actual canon, the Search of Eternal Empire or Forgotten Empire. There's much more in canon, but this is basically a rundown of my version of it. And yeah, that's the end of my pitch. It was kind of bad, I know, but this is just a starter video. I want to see if it's good. I'm gonna add chapters, obviously, but if you guys like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Sorry I haven't uploaded in so long, only because I've had no video ideas until now, of course, because I actually got this yesterday, thank God. And I'll see you all in maybe a couple weeks, month. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. If this goes well, I'll upload a video definitely in next month. Goodbye. See ya.